I gotta live how I really say I lived out. When I was tripping in my sin, I had to sit down. Cause you can't help nobody out if you ain't healed out. I gotta live how I really say I lived out. Had to make my mind up. Satan, he really tryna come blind us. He don't want me to see your glory, talking Shekinah. I've been forgiven, but he always tryna remind us. Only one that I boast in is always been Jireh. Every word is inspired by you, that's God breathe. Put your trust in the Father, that's the gospel of peace. Keeping Christ in the center like the top of the key. Don't you know there's a shepherd after the lost sheep? You can burn it down if you ain't pleased with him. You can burn it down, cause I can't leave with it. He won't turn you down. You know the blood did it. He won't turn you down. Won't turn you down, no.
Yo, for exaltation comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He puts down one, he exalts another.
Hit me with your best shot, I lean on the rock. Grounded like I'm in my teens. When you know who you are, you start living different. Greater is he that's in me. Handiwork, I'm his masterpiece. I hold onto his truth. This Bible made perfect when I'm weak. I'm really solid. You really thought you said something. He really him. I'm drinking my water, minding my business. You really thought you had a hold on me. Tryna run up on me, keep running your mouth. I'm about that action, if you wanna see.
Reading Proverbs and I'm finally getting out. Every verse is telling me to watch who I'm hanging around. No names mentioned like a case with a missing file. Even see myself when I read it and break it down. I tried to save them from they self, they ain't wanna be saved. I had to realize some people don't wanna change. It's like I'm trying to hit the gas and ain't hitting the brake. That's why I gotta go and fast for a minute and pray.
Light of the world, I'm ready to spark. The word of the Lord, it's all in my heart. My name in the book of the Lamb. Ain't worried about them streams, ain't worried about who topping the charts. Keep your opinions, ain't worried about you millions. I boast in the Lord, ain't worried about no demons. Yeah, me what I got is like hell what I can. I'm high on the Lord, I'm itching, I'm fiending. I got some brothers that hold me accountable. Tell all them demons the church is unstoppable. I got some sisters that preaching the gospel. I know with God ain't nothing impossible. They never stopping us, we will not quit. Stand on the word, we know it's legit. Gotta keep pushing, we gotta stay lit. Depend on the Lord, my God is so rich. I know that life get hard, but you gotta keep on pushing. I know the times are hard, but you gotta keep on. Light of the world, I'm ready to spark. The word of the Lord, it's all.
I didn't lose love, I lost a lot. Still learning who I am tonight. I didn't lose love, I lost a lot. Still learning who I am tonight. I didn't choose the ending I got, but I won't stay broken by it. I'm turning the page, I'm letting it go. What fell apart doesn't get my soul. I love with my whole heart, I stayed, I tried, but this new chapter is still alive. I'm learning grace in everyday pain, holding faith while I make my way. It's not the end, it's just the start. I'm turning the page with a healing heart. I didn't lose. Woke up like a blessing with an attitude. Peace for my face, but I'm not in the mood. They want the old me, she expired. I'm the upgrade, handcrafted, God inspired. I used to water people that never grew. Now I put that love into my own roots. I'm not competing, I'm completing me. I'm my own stamp, but I'm the recipe. I love it, heavy on me. That's why they mad, that's why they envy. I don't chase love, I chase my peace. And I cut off excess like it's healthy. I love me, loud, proud, divine. I'm not for everybody, and that's just fine. You can leave unfollowed, how I still win. 2026 on the prize, not them. I stopped explaining my glow to the blind. Never KC, you don't deserve time. I'm not too much, you just too small. I don't lower my life so you feel tall. I made it out from my soul intact. Turned heartbreak into a business contract. Now my boundaries hit like bank alerts, and my self-love got receipts for worth.
This year, I'm loving it like I'm somebody's dream. Because I am. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I ain't who I was back then. Lost a lot, felt alone. Had to find
He made me a man.
Room, let me cook. It's time to renovate. Ring or brother tools in the room. Don't know MMA. If the foundation funny, boom, boom, detonate. Time to act the fool, never choose to assimilate. No new friends on cool with the gang, time to celebrate. William J, I regulate. Rain watching anime. Locking in, I'm staying late. Can't sleep till all my brothers straight. Plenty cake on dinner plates. Another show, we switch estates. Don't forget we brought them toes, fix your face. I'm rolling, I'm going in. Started this at 14, my daddy thought it'd be a phase. Started with a mustard seed, now it's like the Himalayas. Never seen so many salty people who ain't got no flavor. OG, I'm the coach now, but somehow I still keep it playing. Sure you wanna hop up in a swim water with the gators? Ringo already told us that this ain't no entertainment. So use your cheat codes for extra lives and best of luck with gaming. Room, let me cook. It's time to renovate. Ring or brother tools in the room. Don't know MMA. If the foundation funny, boom, boom, detonate. Time to act the fool, never choose to assimilate. No new friends on cool with the gang, time to celebrate. William J, I regulate. Rain watching anime. Locking in, I'm staying late. Can't sleep till all my brothers straight. Plenty cake on dinner plates. Another show, we switch.
Good afternoon, everybody. This your boy from K.W.U podcast, man. Guys, I don't have a guest today. Things happen, life happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though, because you know what? I've been showing up for the past 2 shows, and it's good though. It just lets me know that I'm on the right track of God and not Breon. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody already know who I am. I am Mr. K.W.U, yours truly, Breon. Some may call me Mr. Nichols. Those that know me, I used to work in the school district. You know what I'm saying? Some know me as Mr. Nichols. Some know me as Mr. Breon. Some know me as Bray. You know what I'm saying? Some know me as their brother. You know what I'm saying? So this afternoon, I'm going to give a special shout out, guys. You know, God is like so good, right? And truth be told, God must have knew that today was going to be the day, right? For me and a couple other folks that are nominated, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So today, I could say that God He shows me every day, truth be told. But He showed me today, He lets me know, son, I have not forgot about you. And I say that because God put me on somebody's heart, a cousin of mine. Shout out to Tawana Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I got a certification today, right? It's a token of gratification. Well, gratitude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all something right now, right? For those that may not believe, those that may think that, well, God, why you forgot about me? You know what I'm saying? Or when my time is coming. Truth be told, y'all, your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be the popular time you want it to be, but God time. So I'm gonna give y'all some hope today. God told me to share this with y'all today. You know what I'm saying? See this? A token of gratitude for your ongoing commitment. Thank you, Breon Nichols, K.W.U podcast, 6/5/2026. You know what I'm saying? That right there should give you hope. That right there should inspire somebody right now. You know what I'm saying? That really should inspire somebody. You know, and I believe that this inspired me to do this show. And I say that because I had a guest last minute bailed out. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm used to it. No problem. You know what I'm saying? No problem at all. But God reminds me like, yo, trust me. Trust me. And that's what it's all about in this hour. It's all about trusting God. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a lot of stuff that we can't do without Him. And I witnessed that. I'm a witness to that. You know what I'm saying? I can admit that. You know, like that's real talk. You know, we cannot do nothing without God. And I say that because I came and do the podcast without Him. You know what I'm saying? So that right there just says a whole lot, you know, about what God is doing. You know, God wants us to trust Him in this hour. We have to trust God in this hour, guys. He lets me know, son, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Son, you know, trust me. I have your hand. Glory be to God. And and today, y'all, I'm just coming from what I know. You know, God always has a ram in the bush. And like I said, me and a couple honorees got these. This wasn't part of my day. My day was, oh, get a show, have a guest. But God makes no mistakes when He tell us when we're all and with time to get the certification. You know what I'm saying? This right here can go so many ways to day, but you got to realize, guys, we got to let God be God in this hour in 2026. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because June came in different. It's something different about this June that makes me want to grind, makes me want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I deserve everything that God has for me. You know what I'm saying? You ever feel like, yo, I deserve this. This is my year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. But you gotta have that heart set. You gotta have that mindset. You gotta align it with Him. Glory be to God. And I'm speaking from personal experiences with Him. Gotta make sure that you're right. You know what I'm saying? With God, you gotta make sure that you gotta make sure you're ready for the journey that's ahead. Because sometimes the journey right that's ahead, guys, it gets lonely. The journey gets lonely, and when I realized how lonely that it could be, I just asked God just for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If folks leave me, help me understand that. You know what I'm saying? Let me learn something in when somebody leave, or when when somebody just stop being consistent. You know, that's one of my prayers. Like I always wanted understanding, because I don't like to be like a deer in headlights, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And once I come to understanding that I move better without without help or an assistance, and I move better with God. God lets me know, like, I have you. I don't want you to worry in this season. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to worry in this season. And it's something about when you don't worry about things, when you don't worry about people. Glory be to God. Uh, and I said, God, this is the second guest that did this when it was time. You know, but I said, God, I still have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta give them what they want. God said, you know what? Show them how I move in your life. And you know what, guys, and like I said, this right here is a prime example how he will move in your life. This was unexpected. My cousin, she tagged me in it, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Gratitude goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? And I say that I help folks. I help folks when I couldn't even uh help myself. I gave when folks didn't even give me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to ask God like why do I feel like I should be getting something in return? Sometimes there will be days where I didn't even get a thank you or a handshake. You know what I'm saying? But he said, trust me, your time coming. He let me know he set me apart. He didn't sit me with the popular. He didn't sit me with the ones that are known. He sat me with underdogs. He sat me with those that make noise. He sat me with lions. He didn't sit me with dogs. God sat me with lions. He didn't sit me with dogs. He sat me with eagles. He didn't sit me with pigeons. Glory be to God. And I just was like, wow. And I could say this once again. Shout out to Tawana Mayweather, my little cousin, man. It's funny because she see the things that nobody else don't see. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tawana Mayweather. She see the things that nobody don't see, man. And that says a lot about her. When she recognizes you, when the ones that are big, the ones that are popular don't. You know what I'm saying? She the one that recognizes those. And like I said, I don't share my platform with everybody. That's why uh that's why I haven't been on like Facebook in a while. That's why I haven't been streaming on Facebook in a while from the podcast because I've been I've been getting my strength back. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting my peace back. I've been getting my love back. I see things differently now. You know what I'm saying? I understand who I am each and every day. You know, and I think that right there, that bothers a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? But it's just this peace. You know what I'm saying? It's just this peace that God has. You know what I'm saying? That's upon me. And I know that it's his peace. You know? I know the peace of I know the peace of God because it's different. You know what I'm saying? I think different. I move different. I pay attention more. Glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at that one. You know, and each day, right? I'm gonna bring y'all what y'all need, with or without a guest. You know what I'm saying? God always gives me something to talk about. you know, the last show, I thought I'd have a guest. Folks came on. They talked to me. Glory be to God. And I thank those that came on and busted up with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely are real ones. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like, y'all know who y'all is. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the preparation podcast, the broken side, the breaking the silence podcast. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones that come here. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like guys that we're only going up. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what it is like to be down. I know what it's like not to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I promised myself that this year, when I got this job, that I'm not going to be down again. I'm not going to have 150 every two weeks for unemployment. I'm not going to work 6 or 7 days just for $300 every 2 weeks. I promised myself that. I told myself once I get back up, I'm gonna stay up. Now I'm getting paid 900 maybe 2 weeks. Now I'm about to get in this overtime every other Saturday. These 4 hours. You gotta have that mindset. It's like stay up, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. And truth be told, I want y'all to do the same thing, man. I want y'all to stay focused. I want y'all to I want y'all to continue to trust God. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to continue to trust God each and every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we cannot move without Him. I've tried that. That's not a good feeling. When you try to move without God, or when you try to use your own strength and not His strength or not His movement, nah, that's a different joint. Don't do not do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that at all. If you know what I know, do not do that at all. You know? And I say that because God knows exactly what He's doing. We have to just trust Him. You know what I'm saying? We have to trust Him each and every day. And I'm sharing this in like in all the groups right now. God makes no mistakes. God don't play about His. You know what I'm saying? Like God is so good. You know, and I could tell I could tell you about Him. Those that know me know that I'm crazy about Him. I'm in love with Him. Glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at things, man. And I feel like each day that the more that I see God, the more that I get close to Him, the more I feel better, the more I be better. Glory be to God. That's what God is teaching me in this hour. Like just to chill, just to be quiet, just for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we be in our own way. I can personally say that. Sometimes God be like, Breon, get out the way. And I be like, no. Then when I say no, then something hit me, and then that's when I'll move out the way. God want us to move out the way. And shout out to everybody that's watching today too. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching today, if you supporting the podcast today, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate folks that support the podcast. Just know that I see that I see what you're doing. I see y'all watching. I see y'all coming in and out of the show. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate the fact that y'all is sharing the show right now. Truth be told, that means a lot when y'all share. Truth be told, that means a whole lot when y'all could just share or just come in. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind that bell. Yo, that's one of my vices. You know, it's definitely lunchtime. You know, and I'm glad to be here today. Truth be told, I'm real glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just don't know. And it's funny because I'm about to share this show like right now. Because a lot of y'all not watching it on here, but y'all watching it. So I'm gonna definitely go and share this in a second if they let me, but they probably won't. And it seems like they not trying to let me right now, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'll see it when I see it. I'll see it when I get a chance to, if they let me. That's a big if they let me. I guess not. I guess they're not trying to let me put it on here right now. That I find that real funny. I find that interesting too. That they're not trying to let me get my show on here right now. Hold on, let me see. Can I do it like that? Nah, they still not trying to let me. But it's all good though. God is good. God makes no mistakes. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all today. God reminds me, right, y'all, that yo, I'm here. He reminds you and me, like, son, daughter, I'm here. Glory be to God. You know, and I came by to tell you, as a man of God, as a man of valor, as his mouthpiece this afternoon, that God always has a ram in the bush. When you don't feel like you're being seen, 9 times out of 10, you're being seen. If you don't feel like you're not being seen, you're in the right place right now. Glory be to God. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? And today, when I got this right, I I I I asked God. I asked him, like, what is this? What is this about when folks wait at the last minute to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like like say, all right, sorry, I can't make it. But then I was like, you know what? I still can make it though. You know, I'm gonna make it because you want me to make it. I'm gonna make it because somebody need this story. Somebody across the world need this story right now more than anything. You know, somebody so need to come to the kingdom of God right now. Glory be to God. And that's why I'm here this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? That's why God has me as his vessel this afternoon, just to encourage y'all this afternoon, or if you're out west this morning, because I know out west it may be 9:30 in the morning. Glory be to God. We're on the East Coast. It is 12:30. Out in the Midwest, it might be 11:30. Glory be to God. But I know that y'all is watching it though. I know y'all gonna see it. Glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at things. You gotta look at things like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the setback isn't a it's a redirection. Glory be to God. I think that I'm gonna post that on my Facebook. Sometimes, and I said, and it says sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what I said. You, sometimes the setback is not a denial. Some there it goes. Sometimes the setback is not a denial. Glory be to God. So that's just something to think about this this evening, man. This afternoon, should I say? And I love the fact that y'all are tuning in right now. And like I said, shout out to Tawana Mayweather, my cousin. This was she gave me today. You know what I'm saying? And I could show this off today too. I really can show this off, but I'm showing it off in God though. Some folks want to be seen while others want to be recognized. It's man, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a difference. Some folks want to be seen while others want to be recognized. Glory be to God. You know, some folks want to be seen while others want to be recognized. That's powerful by itself. You know what I'm saying? That is powerful by itself. Some folks want to be seen while others want to be recognized. And that is the truth. You know, and that's what it is. You know, some folks just want that. You know, and that's real talk. That's how you gotta look at that one. But yeah, shout out to everybody that received one of these a day, though. Shout out to everybody that received one of these a day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that received one of these a day. This means a lot. You know what I'm saying? But guys, until next time, man, this is K.W.U podcast. If nobody don't know what K.W.U stand for, it stands for kicking it with us in this afternoon. I came to kick it with y'all. Until next time, y'all. Peace. God bless. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Pain told me everybody smiling ain't for me, and everybody clapping ain't proud to see me win. Pain taught me some doors gotta close in my face, so better things can finally let me in. Pain taught me stop begging folks to understand me. Everybody can't go with God taking me. Pain taught me silence got more power than proving, and peace mean more than being seen. I used to take
posing on the gram for some likes, yeah, that's lame. Posing on the gram for some likes, yeah, that's lame. Wanted to be seen so bad, but that changed. Opened up my Bible, God put me on some game. Let him fill my heart, now I'll never be the same. Seeking validation from the crowd, I was lost. Made the decision, now I'm picking up my cross. Used to be staff, God turned me to a boss. Died for our sins, he paid off the cost. Baddie and a baller, that's how I identify. Now I'm a woman in Christ and I'm sanctified. Baddie and a baller, that's how I identify. Now I'm a woman in Christ and I'm sanctified. Baddie and a baller.
Cool, crunk is pulling a lever. Just know I can go down anytime. These bars hold weight like underline. My pen write words like Shonda Rhimes. In my sleep there's melodies that play non-stop in my head. In this building there's a leak, I gotta move out or I'm dead. Let's go outside and live life, lil' brother. What if I hunt them tights, lil' brother? Can't take her out on your bike, lil' brother. I got a play to get you right, lil' brother. Running out of leverage, time is of the essence. You don't have forever, Ash Ketchum. Another lesson that I learned the hard way. I'm hard-headed cause my dad's a reverend. They use fear to gain my acceptance. It's probably why I don't feel Armageddon. Giving this and they taking several. I had to taste on extreme measures. Promises that I can be better. Lifeline, I be the vendetta. Behind the mask, I can see better.
Like